Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to COBOL, where we will learn how we can concatenate two string with a space as a delimiter. Okay, so prior to this session, we have already discussed many other examples for string concatenation. So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will just discuss like how to make your string concatenated with the help of space, or you can say blank space, blank. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. So for that, I have already created one program. So to explain it in a easier way, I'll just quickly walk you through that program. So the first program is test pgm1. So I'll take option over 2 over here. All right. So here we can see firstly we have initiated the identification division. Now what is identification division? Whenever you want to store some program identity related information, you will keep it inside this identification division. Now here we can see we have two things. One is program ID, which is denoting the program name, test pgm1, and author, which is denoting author name. Okay, so both these things comes under this identification division. If there is any other information which you want to include as a program identity related information, then you can include it here. Now if you don't know about the basics, like why we have kept this line uh, this area blank, or is there any fixed position of the values, then you can check out the previous session, because in one of our initial session in this playlist we have covered the basic positioning and structure of this COBOL program. So if you refer the session in a sequential manner, then it would be bit more easier for you to understand the ongoing things. Okay, so this is identification division. After that we have initiated the comment line from line number 5 to 7. So to start the comment line, you just need to put asterisk on this place, which is 7th location, and after that whatever you will write will be considered as a commented line. So this commented line we have included just for showing you the topic. The topic is string handling in COBOL. Now my question is, if you are not getting this commented line in a white color, then it's okay, don't worry, because these things this color I have set it some other options to make this line colorful. But in your case, if you are using asterisk on 7th place, then and it is coming in the normal color, then it is completely fine, because that is also considered as a comment. So don't worry about this color related part. Okay, afterwards from line number 9 we have initiated the data division. Now what is data division? Under this data division we have declared the working storage section. So working storage section is mainly used to store the information related, means if you want to use some variables in throughout your program, so all those variables will become under this working storage section. Clear? So this is the working storage section, and here you can see we have declared 3 variable. Right now we just need 3 variable, that's why I have declared 3 only. But if there is any other requirement for these variable, then you can simply put like as much as you needed, you can put or declare all the variables under this storage section, working storage section. So let's see what all variable we have declared here. The first line, line number 12, is showing the variable which is str1. So first thing is level number. Level number is denoting the higher data hierarchy. Then we have str1, which is the variable, and this variable, or you can say the data name, you can use to access the value. Like whenever you want to access this variable throughout the program, you will use this data name or variable name. Then we have PIC, which is for picture clause, x of 10, which is nothing but the size and the data type of the variable. So here x is the alphanumeric and size is 10. Then we are using value clause. Value clause is mainly used to store or initialize the value. So if you want to initialize any particular value to a variable, you can use it, because as I mentioned earlier also that this is a optional clause. So here if you want to store something you can, otherwise you can simply skip this part. But in this example we need two variable with some initialized value, that's why I have just initialized it with value clause, and the value I have initialized is tech space 123. Similarly we will declare another variable which is str2. Same thing here also level number is 01, which is showing the higher data hierarchy. Then we have str2 as a data name or variable name, pic x of 10, which is picture clause, alphanumeric 10 value, and the value we have changed here is Sharmit space 45 space 6. Okay, so now we will discuss about the requirement. So requirement is we want to concatenate both these variable by delimiting it with space. You can see blank character by delimiting it with blank character. That means if we talk about this variable, then it should contain only this value only. Why? Because after this we have blank character. Similarly, in second case, it should contain only this part, because after that we have blank character. After the concatenation of these two variable, whatever output you have received will be stored into one variable. So for that we just declared one variable which is result. So 01 space result pic x of 40. Clear? Then we are done with all declaration of the variables. Then we have procedure division. Now what is procedure division? Procedure division is mainly used to store to write the main logic of your program. So here we can see on line number 18 we have string str1 delimited by, and then we can put blank space. So you can see we have put the space over here, and then str2 delimited by again blank space. So for both variable we are delimiting it by blank character, or you can say space. Then output will be stored into this result variable, and then we are doing end string. Okay, so in short you can say this from line number 18 to line number 20, it will concatenate two variable, that is str1 and str2, by delimiting it with space into result variable, and then that result variable we will use to display on the output screen. So for that, on line number 22 we are displaying the concatenated string, where concatenated string is just a hard coded text, and after that we are using the actual variable which is result, and then we are using a stop run to terminate the program. So this is a stop run. So this is the entire program that we are using in order to concatenate the string on the basis of space delimitation. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So let's see what output we are getting from here. So for that you can just simply write file and enter, which will save your program, save and exit your program. Now if you want to compile it, you can take option 14, and if you are compiling it for the very first time, then it will automatically get compiled. But if you are compiling it again, then it will ask you this question: deleting existing object, and means no, y means yes. So I'm not going to compile it again because of some storage issues, so I'm taking option 12 from here, and now we can directly call it because this object I have already compiled, so I'm directly calling it. Once I call it, you can see it provides the output as concatenated string text Sharmit. And this is exactly what we were expecting from it, because we just wanted to print out the concatenated string, and that we printed, right? So here you can see in data division we have some values like uh, tech space 123 Sharmit space 45 space 6. So in both variable it is in both variable it delimit the string on the basis of space, because this is exactly what we are using here, right? And then whatever value it find will be considered for concatenation. So it will start from here until it finds a space, it will fetch the value. So let's say we have this. For second variable it will start from here, search till it finds extra space, so you can see there is a space, so it will copy it from here, and then it will concatenate. So this is exactly the output which we are getting on the main screen. Okay, so yeah, and if you like, I'll show you this is the same output we are getting, right? So whenever there is a need to concatenate two string, and now this thing can be possible with the help of like subroutine as well. Like you can create any label, or that label you can put. So whenever you are receiving any output from third party tool, or maybe from other programs, so that values you can use and pass it into the label, and then you can concatenate as per your requirement. So far we have discussed many things for like we have discussed variations of this approach, like how we can use the concatenation method with different type of delimited value. So this is also the part of the same. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.